Hello, this is a free tarot card reading for Sloth29. I'd like to thank you again for reading for me in the past and asking the question about my transition. I'm currently actually at a pause figuring out if that's something I really need or want to do right now, and just figuring those things out. It's always a long and complicated process, but I appreciate your asking. So today we're doing a 3-card spread. I'll be reading for you with the Rider-Waite deck. Your question had to do with your job. I understand that they're currently doing layoffs and that someone in your department may be getting laid off. So your question was whether that person would be you and how successful you would be in the job market if that were to be you. So the first card we pulled is the past, and I am using the Rider-Waite deck for this reading. Here we have the 9 of cards. And what this shows me is that in the past, this job was very emotionally fulfilling for you. And in the past, it was a good fit. You were where you needed to be. The second card we pulled is the Lovers. Now, interestingly enough, I always rewatch any old readings I've done for someone before I read for them again. It helps give me context, I see any patterns, and if there's any similar advice, I emphasize that the deck is really giving us that advice over and over. And here we have the Lovers as your present card, which we pulled in your future for the previous reading. So the themes of this card are one you may want to think about seriously because it's clearly something that has come up at least twice while I'm reading for you. And it's come up in a 3-card spread each time, so the chances of it coming up in 2 separate decks in such a small spread seems very rare to me. But again, so in the present position, we have the Lovers card. What this represents to me in this current spread in regard to your job is that this job is no longer spiritually and emotionally fulfilling to you. Whether that ended before news of the layoffs came or it began when the news came, you are clearly not satisfied with this job anymore. You're living with anxiety. So right now, this job is only fulfilling your base needs, but it's not fulfilling your higher emotional or spiritual needs at this time. The last card in the future is in the spread represents your future, and here we have the 5 of Pentacles. And what I see here is, first of all, it's re-emphasized that this job really, even though it once emotionally fulfilled you, it really is no longer doing so. And this job will only continue to give you emotional and spiritual pain. This is not a place that right now is emotionally healthy for you to be. And this card honestly generally indicates also a financial loss. So I am seeing that A, this job just isn't good for you emotionally right now, but B, you may be losing this job. The cards are warning you that this job is not necessarily going to be one you'll be having for a long time. So it is time to start searching out a new job. But the second meaning that the deck is giving you is that this job wasn't for you in the first place. Well, excuse me, it was for you in the past. But right now, it's not for you anymore. It's causing you emotional trouble. You don't need to be there anymore. So whether you keep this job, whether you are laid off, as this card indicates, it's time for you to be moving on anyway. You need to find a job that's more emotionally and spiritually fulfilling, as well as just filling those base needs that jobs do, which is obviously pay and any other benefits you may receive. Thank you for letting me read for you again today, and I hope you have a great day.